Speaking on BBC Radio 4 Today programme, the Health Secretary claimed he was confident the government would reach a good deal with the EU in the Brexit negotiations. Mr Hancock was questioned on Chancellor Philip Hammonds warning the 2018 budget would have to be reconsidered in the event of no-deal Brexit, potentially resulting in missed funds promised for the NHS. The Conservative frontbencher claimed the £20 billion budget presumed to be destined for the NHS would be delivered irrespective of the deal we get on Brexit, but BBC radio host Sarah Smith demanded Mr Hancock revealed where the money would come from if not from a successful Brexit outcome. The radio presenter insinuated the government would have to increase taxes to make up for the loss and maintain the promise. She repeatedly asked, "Will there have to be tax rises? You certainly can't rule that out, can you?" To which the Health Secretary hit back, "Well, taxes are a matter for the Chancellor." He was asked about this yesterday. "You say that Brexit overwhelms everything, but actually I'm the Health Secretary and I spend the vast majority of my working week working out how we best spend the extra £20 billion that's going in the NHS," he added. "At the moment, the economy is growing incredibly well." Brexit news. Matt Hancock and BBC radio host Sarah Smith clash over budget predictions. Image, BBC. "You ask a conditional question on lots of ifs and if this and if that, what would the Chancellor say?" Matt Hancock: "We've got record lows in unemployment and that means that we've got more money that we can spend on vital services. I am confident that we will get a good deal in the Brexit negotiations. The EU always negotiates that right down to the last moment and I'm confident we'll get a good deal, and the £20 billion for the NHS has to be spent well on people's priorities. You ask a conditional question on lots of ifs and if this and if that, what would the Chancellor say? Well, you know, he was asked about it yesterday. Philip Hammonds will announce a £2 billion increase in funding for mental health services as he delivers what is expected to be his final budget before Britain leaves the EU. After weeks of turmoil over Brexit, Tory MPs will be looking to the Chancellor to raise party morale with his annual financial statement on Monday. He is expected to respond to Theresa May's declaration in her Conservative Party conference speech that the era of austerity was finally ending with a cautious loosening of the public spending purse strings. However, he coupled it with a warning at the weekend that the measures he is setting out depend on a successful outcome to the Brexit negotiations with Brussels. In the event of a no-deal break with the EU, he said he would be forced to tear up his plans and institute an emergency budget while setting the economy on a new direction.